Quote, "To seek and win the alliance of the great is the rarest of all blessings." Meaning of the quote. This quote reflects the profound value of aligning ourselves with individuals who are not merely powerful or successful, but great in the truest sense, those who possess wisdom, integrity, compassion, and depth of character. To seek their alliance implies an intentional journey, a yearning to learn, grow, and walk alongside those who have transcended the ordinary. To actually win their alliance suggests that we must ourselves rise to a level of sincerity and excellence that makes us worthy of their company. It is not just about admiration or imitation, it's about mutual recognition and shared purpose. Such an alliance is rare because both the seeker and the sought must be authentic. Spiritual perspective. From a spiritual lens, the great symbolizes awakened individuals, those who have transcended ego, materialism, and shallow ambitions. They radiate calm, clarity, and compassion. Seeking their alliance is symbolic of our own soul's call toward truth, balance, and enlightenment. But this alliance cannot be purchased or forced. It must be earned through inner transformation. It may begin with silent admiration or inspiration, but gradually, if the seeker purifies intention, lets go of pride, and walks in humility, the great recognize the effort. The blessing lies not just in being around them, but in what their presence activates in us: higher awareness, deeper understanding, and an unfolding of our truest self. Such moments often feel rare and sacred because they are born of soul-level connection, not transactional exchange. Scientific perspective. From a scientific viewpoint, especially in the domains of psychology, sociology, and neuroscience, the quote aligns with the idea that our environment shapes our mental and emotional development. Associating with great individuals, whether they be mentors, intellectuals, leaders, or emotionally intelligent people, impacts our neural wiring. Mirror neurons, for instance, enable us to internalize the behaviors and attitudes of those we spend time with. By surrounding ourselves with wise and balanced people, we learn to regulate emotions better, think more critically, and develop resilience. Sociologically, this mirrors the concept of social capital, the value we gain through our connections. However, forming deep, meaningful relationships with people of exceptional character and ability is rare because they are selective with their time and often surrounded by seekers. To win such a relationship means we've demonstrated something exceptional ourselves: genuine interest, humility, and the potential to grow. Let's bring this wisdom to life through a short story. The Mountain Path. There was once a young traveler who heard tales of a great sage who lived atop a distant mountain. Many had tried to meet him, but few ever returned. And those who did spoke of harsh winds, narrow ledges, and the need to carry one's own burdens up the path. Despite warnings, the traveler set off. Along the way, he met others who tried to dissuade him. Why seek the great when you can be comfortable here? But he pressed on, facing loneliness, hunger, and fatigue. One day, near the summit, his strength gave out. He collapsed, exhausted. Just then, a figure approached and offered him water. It was the sage. He had been watching the traveler's journey from afar. "Why have you come?" he asked. The traveler replied, "Not for answers, but to walk with someone who has mastered the path." The sage smiled. "Then walk with me, for you are ready." From that day, the traveler was no longer alone. The alliance he sought wasn't given, it was earned. And it changed his life, not through magic, but through example, discipline, and grace. Application in everyday life. In our daily lives, this quote holds powerful relevance. Personal growth. To grow, we must intentionally seek out people who stretch us, mentors, friends, or communities that embody values we admire. This means moving beyond comfort zones and being open to learning. Career and ambition. Whether it's a job, a partnership, or a creative endeavor, aligning with people of great skill and integrity opens new doors. But these alliances demand preparation. We must be reliable, capable, and honest. Emotional development. Aligning with the emotionally wise, those who communicate clearly, respond rather than react, and live with empathy, helps us grow in maturity. These relationships are rare and precious. Challenges and humility. Sometimes we are not yet ready to walk with the great. The path may first require us to evolve, heal, or let go of ego. This too is part of the blessing. The journey itself becomes the teacher. Ultimately, this quote is a reminder that greatness attracts greatness, not through status, but through alignment of spirit, purpose, and values. When we earn the company of the truly great through perseverance, honesty, and humility, it changes us from the inside out. And that is the rarest of all blessings. Thank you for joining this exploration of wisdom. If this message resonated with you, like, share, and subscribe for more insights into timeless truths. Remember, every great journey begins with a single step, and every great idea begins with a strong foundation. See you in the next episode.